Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we're going to go over everything that just happened in this week's Doom #1. This is a new book from Marvel Comics. I have an actual review on the channel, so if you haven't, if you want to see what happens in the book, or if you want to hear about the book without me going to every little detail, make sure to go check that out. But in this video, we're going to go into every little page here and figure out what the heck just happened because this is a beautifully illustrated, magnificently put together, giant size one shot that I really want to talk about. So let's go take a look at the book. All right, here we are. Now, I'm not going to go through page by page because I think you should go to the book and read this itself yourselves, but I do want to show you some of the highlights, some of my favorite things that happen in this issue. So let's start by looking at first of all, let's skip over real quick. Days of Doom. This is a story by Sanford Green and Jonathan Hickman with art by Sanford Green. Um, we also have colors by Rachel Rosenberg and Sanford Green, letters by Joe Caramagna. Great stuff by all these creative teams. So um, let's go back here. Uh, we start off with just this idea of living on borrowed time, beautifully illustrated here. And we zoom in to see Doctor Doom floating in space. We don't know what's going on. We see that his armor is damaged. We see that he's probably not at his best right now. So that's really, really interesting. And we catch on here with none other than his goddaughter, Valeria, who calls him Uncle Doom. I love their relationship. And I really like the attention to detail. I love the fact that she's wearing a helmet, kind of like her, like a Reed Richards from a different universe would wear. If you read some of that stuff, and we get a little bit of the backstory as to how are they in this giant doom head. What is the plan, right? We get to see Galactus is running around, and he's not behaving like the normal Galactus that we see. He's tearing through different planets. So Doom has taken it upon himself to pretty much stop him, and he builds this giant mech Doom. But of course, things don't go according to plan, right? This Galactus seems to be completely unhinged. This Galactus seems to be out looking to destroy everything. This is not his usual MO because Galactus is more of a reserved entity, even though he is all about destruction. Ultimately, like he has a method to his madness, which here we can see that it all goes out the window. Now I'm gonna skip over some of this stuff. You get to see a lot of really cool pages. Of course, once that Galactus is coming to Earth, I love this page of all the heroes coming together, being assembled, every single one, right? We also have some villains. So everyone, it's all hands on deck for this fight against Galactus. But even that is not going to be enough. And I just the amount of effort Sanford Green has put into this comic book with the creative team, it's amazing. Like I could do a whole video just like the cameos in this page. So it's very, very cool. And then we kind of move forward as Galactus goes out and continues to destroy everything in space as well, right? There is no world. We see the Guardians of the Galaxy, we see other worlds, we see Beta Ray Bill. So Galactus is on a hunger that it refuses to stop, it seems, um, because he's on a mission to destroy everything, including the Celestials here, which he faces off. I skipped over this part because, first of all, really cool new look for Doom. And I just love when comic books make you turn the page. So that's a really neat detail. I really love that. It's a way to do a spread, a splash page without really taking up the full real estate of the limited time. So Galactus's ultimate plan is to use replace everything and just really destroy everything using some machine. Um, and I love that he has his army of Molecule Men as his heralds because obviously more Molecule Men from different versions of Molecule Men are really strong. Like the Molecule Man is one of the most powerful entities here, and we see how Doom comes in with his new armor, begins to take out the heralds, and there's just breaks out into a really cool fight. I love the lettering here. I think it's just amazing how much stuff you could do with words and make it feel like it's an illustration, make it feel like that sound effects coming to life. In the meanwhile, while Doom is fighting, Valeria is going into this machine to try to stop it and blow it up, and she ends up doing that by sacrificing herself. um, we have this really cool panel just giving you the full history of Doom, all this stuff going through his head as this happens, and then ultimately leading to the destruction or the ultimate fight against Galactus. Now, we don't really know what happens here at the end, and I just think it's a beautiful way to end this story. In this feels to me like it could be the last Doom story ever told. And yeah, Sanford Green and the team just really knocked it out of the park. I love at the end as well, we have some character sketches by Sanford Green. We have, of course, Galactus, Doctor Doom, Val. We also see some other sketches for different characters across the Marvel universe. So yeah, this was amazing. It was just such a great read. It is a oversized issue, so it is $6.99, but I think you definitely get your money's worthwhile. So if you have read this or if you enjoyed this video, let me know what were your favorite moments of this comic book. Who do you think is winning that last fight at the end? And if you enjoy this, let me know so I can do more books, more walkthroughs of the books like this, now that we have a good setup for this on the channel. So as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reaction, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.